What up, it's Guru Jojo, and I'm going to be presenting the tarot forecast for the fire signs first for this new moon in Aries, 4 degrees, which means that we're going to be focusing on creating things that are going to bring structure to our lives, pretty much. So think of a table, right? A table is a structure where, like right now, the cards are on this table. If I have this table, where the cards gonna go? Because they can't sit in the air. They can't levitate in the air. So that's what we're focused on. We're focused on having something that can be sturdy enough to hold something that we value, possibly, so that we can better utilize our tools, our resources that are available for us. And with it being in Aries, there's most likely a need to be more assertive towards these things. I'm going to be honest, some things could be destroyed in order to quickly rebuild. So with the destroyal is a very quick bounce back. It's like, that's what we're going to be experiencing, like collectively speaking. So being now most likely to be putting this video out today, this evening, then, the full moon is tomorrow, the 24th of March. For this reading, I'll be pulling from the traditional deck as well as this new oracle deck that I've gotten. All right, it's called the Blind Spot. Boom. Very nice cards, all right? They feel real brand new. Kind of difficult to shuffle because they're so new. Like, you don't want to bend the cards. So, yeah. I need the book for this because, like, I just got these cards and they're different. So, I like different, though. These cards in particular are going to tell me about the flaws in us, but I'm also going to say the good things. So, I'm going to provide flaws and, let's say, good and bad news. What's getting in the way of us being our best at our highest potential, and also too, like, what we're doing right. So Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius is what I'll be doing. So let's see, for Aries, Spirit. All right, boom, one card just fell out. Let's see. This is card number 77, it looks like. So, this looks like a pretty creative energy. Now, I'm going to read the book definition, but what I'm seeing is that right now, as long as we're tapped more into our intellectual creativity, like whether it be we're composing something that has to do more with logic, like less freestyle and more so like based upon some sort of mathematics, this is going to be beneficial for us at this time. Or perhaps some people have the ability to be able to, I should show the card actually, have the ability to somehow combine the freedom of freestyling with the rational components of their creativity, if that makes sense. So what I'm saying is, like, how some people can just play an instrument and then other people, they may need to actually like know the notes and stuff, but let's say there's a person who can like do both and like connect that together. I don't know if that was the best example, but so I'm gonna read the card though, the book definition. So 77, this is long, I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but basically card number 77, what the issue is with a lot of Aries people right now at this time, sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign, is you could be feeling upset about something. Okay, so it basically says that you could be upset about not having a real clarity, like not having clarity. It says I said that wrong. It says you do not have real clarity about why you are upset. So it's like one of those like random feelings of being like upset, but you don't know why. And it says you may even be denying that you're upset when you most definitely are. Improvement in this situation will happen once you can admit to the fact that you are upset and clearly understand why. So it says too, 3 main ingredients that create the recipe for upset. So it says an intention or desire that is opposed or prevented, an expectation that has been unfulfilled, or an unsuccessful communication. So these could be the reasons as to why you may be feeling upset. So basically, what's getting in the way right now from us actually manifesting our fullest potential, for Aries in particular, is not having enough awareness about the emotions and feelings. So once you start to have more awareness of that, like actually like stand in it and feel it and acknowledge it, and this will then bring more healing. Detaching from it right now is probably not the best. On a positive note, is a great time to blend emotions and feelings, possibly of being upset with being creative. Okay, some people, if you're into music, this is a good time to compose music. Other people, this may be a good time to maybe try to invent something new. Even like playing a game or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Here's the card for anyone who wants to see. All right, so let's see what else for Aries. Sun sign, moon sign, and rising sign. Spirit, what are those divine messages that Aries shall receive for this new moon? All right, first card here that popped up is the 4 of Swords. So it looks like you could be resting right now. You could be very upset. Not very upset, but it looks like you're actually just resting and contemplating, which is actually good. So there's a decision that you need to make, or maybe you're taking a break. Some Aries just got out of a relationship. Okay, we got the High Priestess here. So there could have been some secret that you were holding back, all right, is what I'm seeing. Some secretive emotions and feelings, or possibly just a person in your life. They could be a Scorpio or a Pisces individual. You got the Page of Wands. So it looks like, yeah, you're definitely in creative mode right now. You could be starting a new creative project, okay? Or you could be in the mood to be more adventurous. Some Aries just need to maybe exercise or work out a little bit more. Queen of Cups could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces individual. So all right, so what I'm seeing pretty much at this time with the 4 of Swords, you're definitely resting, thinking over things, contemplating. Some Aries are actually under the weather, whether it be that they're mentally under the weather, not feeling the most mentally heightened right now because they're still coming in tuned with emotion and feeling of being sad or upset. All right, now High Priestess here. So these emotions and feelings, they could be oftentimes something you hide. A lot of Aries may have Scorpio prominent somewhere in their chart. On the other hand, what I'm just feeling and seeing is that you could be dealing with somebody who you feel like is not opened. They're not opening with their emotions and feelings. You could have a hidden agenda towards this person, or hidden emotions and feelings towards somebody. Very mysterious person. Perhaps this person has a lot of sex appeal with the High Priestess being here. They also could be very creative, or they could be upset. All right, y'all both could be upset. Page of Wands here. Something new is starting. Okay, others have an opportunity to start a new relationship. This relationship is kind of superficial. It's more off of the basis of an appealing appearance. Y'all are attracted to each other. The relationship is new, okay, and it's a bodily attraction, okay? It's more focused on the body, the physical body too. Other Aries should work off their energy, because some Aries, you know, Aries upset is like angry, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be a little bit more aggressive with it. Others, not so much. Perhaps it's best not to sink in too much and hide these emotions and feelings too much. We want to bring them out to the surface and assert them in a creative way. If you're not super creative right now, definitely work out or something like that. Queen of Cups. This could be someone you're interested in, or this is the energy that you need to start to take on. Regardless, that applies for both, whether it be someone you're interested in or this being the energy you need to take on. Because if you're interested in this person, you would need to kind of try to match that vibe a little bit. So, you know, this is a person who's empathetic, intuitive, and they care about others. I'm also sensing that you're emotionally, a lot of Aries are emotionally immature. So like they have feelings that are long standing, but the way that they end up asserting those feelings and showing it out to the world, it's immature. Like it's not so grown yet. It's still like at its early stages. So that's what I'm pretty much seeing. Very good time for creativity. Definitely meditate on it first. Rest. Right, some Aries are just like a little bit sick. Other Aries were involved in a relationship maybe with an age difference, and it was like a secretive affair. Okay, fire sign individual was probably younger. Aries, Leo, or Sag. Water sign individual was probably a little bit older. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So that's what I'm seeing pretty much for Aries. All right, so this is going to be for Leo sun sign, Leo moon sign, and Leo rising sign, right? For this new moon tarot forecast. Spirit, what is the message that the pardon me, that the zodiac sign of Leo shall receive at this time? Okay. Card number 54. So it looks like at this time we can be inspired by music. It looks like a music note, right? Also too, a lot of Leos could be wanting to present something that has a lot of connections. So like things, almost like think of like a Walmart of your interest. So like whatever you're into, and having like a presentation that kind of compacts all of that energy together. That's pretty much what I'm seeing. I'm gonna get the, so right now the good news, the benefits is in the area where we can be able to sort of go with the flow. Okay, like freestyling is actually probably pretty good right now at this time, to be able to just go with the flow, like go with the rhythms, you know, hear the natural rhythms, or feel the natural rhythms of the universe, of the earth, and work with that. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, like I was saying, a great time to present something that has more than just a singular value, something that's more broad and collective in some way. All right, so let me read the definition for it as well. I'm also getting a sense that something is growing, like something could be growing and it's finally like shining, like it's finally being seen in the way that you want it to be perceived. So I also, for some reason, like I'm also getting a sense of like, just be careful, because it's like something could be going in a particular direction that you want it to, but it quickly can like snap back. So like just make sure that you keep an eye out on whatever it is that you're involved in. You know, this won't apply to all Leos, but it's just like a thought. So anyways, card number 54. So in this booklet, this particular card reads the positive. So it says the positive, but like this book specifically talks about like what we're not seeing, because it's called the blind spot. So it's telling you about like the things that you are needing to improve in. So here we go. The positive. So what you do not see is that you are preventing yourself from the awareness of and experience of positive things. You have decided that if you allow yourself to be aware of or express these positive things, it will lead to negative things. This sigil has come to remind you that the truth is the opposite. So it says too, like most people draw this particular card, you know, and I'm pulling this for y'all collectively. The spirit guides told me this is what's going on. That's the card I pulled. So it says basically like, you could be preventing yourself from feeling certain emotions and feelings such as happiness, joy, hope, and positive expectation or excitement. So yeah, there could be like almost like a bipolar energy going on. Like either you feel a heightened state of excitement, or there could be times where you feel a heightened state of lowness. But yeah, just a thought. Anyways, it says the truth is the subconscious mind doesn't always agree with these emotions and feelings. So basically, there's two questions we can ask ourselves. What is the positive intention for being unhappy or suffering? What bad would happen if you were always happy and full of joy? So basically, on the positive note, like I was saying, this is a good time to really tune in with the vibrations that we are already in and work with that energy naturally. You know, if you have a particular schedule and stuff, obviously you want to incorporate that in with what I'm saying. Don't just like say, oh, screw my schedule because I heard a tarot forecast and they told me to go with the flow. Don't you do that. Blame it on me. I'm just saying, like, maybe in something else, like maybe in your cooking, or I wouldn't do it baking. Baking, you got to follow the instructions. It's not the point. I'm just saying that this is a great time for creativity as well, and broadcasting things that have more of a collective purpose. And this is going to help build up your energy. It's going to help you feel a more heightened state. So that's pretty much what I'm seeing. I'll show the card once more. And remember, I'm saying like something is growing, like something has been growing for a while. And it's like something has sprouted, as you can see here at the end of the symbol. Let's see the rest of the cards for Leo. Sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign. First card you receive is the Strength card. So basically, this may be a great time to be less aggressive in our actions and take assertion in a different manner, especially as it relates to love with the Lovers card that just popped out. So in order for us to really connect with partnerships or love situations or both, you know, whether this be a business situation or a romantic situation, the vulnerability is necessary right now at this time. All right, Nine of Swords. There could be a little bit of worry, anxiety about something for some particular reason, whether this be the person you're interested in, or whether this be yourself. You know, you could be staying awake a little bit more so at night. Some Leos like to date drama queens. Some Leos are drama queens. Leo is the sign of being a drama queen, but a lot of times this zodiac sign that we are, especially if it's your sun sign, you can attract these type of energies. Nine of Pentacles. So there could be a situation that comes up where a lack of vulnerability that was expressed, okay? There was a lack of vulnerability expressed, and because of this, it caused someone to have to do something on their own, okay? On the other hand, it's a great time for small businesses, self-employment. There's something though that has to be built by the self. Somebody also could be single. Worries, staying up really late at night. Maybe some people are having like bad dreams or something like that. You know, just kind of tune in with your emotions and feelings and figure out as to why this could be happening for you at this time. The Lover's card is here as well. So like I'm pretty much seeing that there could have just been a lack of vulnerability in a relationship. Other Leos are pushovers and they were too vulnerable, and they kind of allowed the situation to get out of hand. They kind of lost control over the relationship is what I'm seeing. But I'm seeing that a lot of Leos are single now, or there's someone who's single and they're happy. They're doing pretty well for themselves. They've built like a single business. They don't need a partnership right now at this time. Others are worried that now they have to go at something alone. But I'm seeing again that, you know, with that being said, you have to kind of look at the situation in a positive manner. You may only be looking at this not coming together with someone, or this like lack of compatibility with a person in a business matter. You're only looking at it in a negative way, but I'm seeing that it's actually something that's positive, and you need to find a way to see it in that manner. I want to get a clarifier for this reading, just to see like where did things like go wrong in particular. I'm really seeing that somebody was too egotistical. Or the Star card wants to pop out here, as you can see. So someone was a little bit like maybe too much indulging in their dreams and, you know, their own ideals, to the point that they kind of drove someone away. The person like was driven away is what I'm seeing. The person could have been well known with the Star card. They could have been a well-known individual. Let me just get one more card. Because I don't know, it's just like a little bit of a weird reading to me, because it's the Strength card, which is like, it's really not a big deal. It's actually a Leo card. And then you got the Aquarius card too. So it's definitely about relationships most likely, since Leo has, you know, Aquarius in the 7th house. All right, this card wants to pop out here. This is the Page of Swords. So I'm seeing that there could have been some spying going on, immature communications. Yeah, pretty much like spying was going on. Others were trying to manifest new intellectual endeavors, all right? And this could have been like a blessing. So that's pretty much what I'm seeing. Like, maybe the person you were seeing was young. They could have been young and immature, or it's just like, you know, it looks like a situation where there could have been a lack of the ability to actually like be vulnerable and kind of just, I'm telling you, like going with the flow is going to be the best right now. If you're too prideful and egotistical, it's not looking good for the relationship area right now. But it just, I don't know, some Leos may not be in a relationship. This may be in regards to business partnership, even maybe like living with somebody, like you have a contractual agreement. So that's what I'm seeing for Leo. Sagittarius is next. And yeah, a lot of Leos are very like worried or something right now, because like I'm feeling like very overwhelmed. So somebody's very overwhelmed. All right, I'm gonna do Sagittarius next. So Sagittarius sun sign, Sagittarius moon sign, and Sagittarius rising sign. This is going to be the tarot forecast for you. All right, hold up. Let me do one more shuffle here. All right, this card wants to pop out here. So this is card number 11 or no, 17? Oh, it's 12. I tried. So, ooh, looks like there's love in this situation. Distant love, though. Could be distant love. Others may have to sacrifice for a relationship. All right. There's some sort of love connected, but I'm seeing that it's only connected because of something that got in between the energy. Like, it's like there's love. All right, so look. So, like, there's love here, right? We also have, like, a heart here, too. But the thing that I'm seeing is there's something here, and that's really the only thing that's connecting the relationship. If that thing wasn't there, I don't even know if the relationship would exist. Some people are coming to realize that, like, the ulterior motive is solely the reason for the relationship, and once that's gone, there's no point of the relationship anymore. Others are only in the relationship for a religious purpose. So, right now, for some Sagittariuses, it's best to be in a relationship based upon the shared philosophical beliefs or religion. Others, that's what I think the center point is that's connecting the two people in this relationship. Others are actually like in a relationship that follows a family cultural value. Like they're supposed to marry this person. This could be like a king. Like it's like energy like this, like a king, a queen, like a prophet, like things, you know what I'm trying to say? Like it could be like a foreign type of thing where it's like a cultural value. All right, I'm gonna actually just read the card. Card number 12. It pretty much reads your goodness. So it says, in this situation, you and perhaps other people do not see your own goodness, capability, or excellence. Maybe you are not feeling good enough. Perhaps you are looking at the other person and wishing you were as good as they are. So there's a comparison issue that's getting in the way of the relationship. All right, that's pretty much what I'm seeing. So that's what's going to get in the way of the relationship. What's going to help enhance the relationship is the shared values, the shared beliefs, especially as it relates to philosophy and religion. Also, too, kids maybe, but I'm really seeing like there's a religious energy to it. What's getting in the way of the relationship is comparison. Like seeing, instead of like appreciating a person for what they have, whether it be beauty, whether it be, I was gonna say money, whatever, whether it be beauty, whether it be money, whether it be that they're funny, whether it be that they are responsible, like whatever it is, like look at that as like, yeah, that's my girl, yeah, that's my man, yeah, that's my whatever. So like that's my friend. This could be a friendship situation too. That's my best friend, you know? Appreciate it. Honor them. It's a trophy. Don't be like, oh, they're good at that. I gotta be like better. Some people have like a one-upping energy, you know? So others are constantly looking at what they don't have because they keep comparing themselves in that kind of way. And this is causing them to only perceive situations in a negative way, which is self-doubt, self-blame, or self-criticism. You do not see the truth of yourself clearly because you are not seeing yourself because you are seeing yourself through an inaccurate negative light. So that's what could be going on for some Sagittarius right now at this time. So Others, like I was saying, online relationships are good because the relationship is quite beneficial at a distance, it looks like, or you could just be at a distance from them, and right now that's working for you. Positive: religion, philosophy, connected cultural values, bring the love closer together. Distance relationships via the internet, or you know somebody, but they live at a distance. Good time for that. Issues, things getting in the way, negative thoughts, comparing yourself to your partner instead of valuing them for what they have. All right, so let's see what else is going on for Sagittarius at this time. Sagittarius, sun sign, moon sign, and rising sign. All right, first card here, 10 of Wands. Doing a lot of work. There's a need to probably let down some of those responsibilities that you have. You could be holding on to a lot. Some Sagittariuses have a lot weighing on their heart, whether this be spiritually, mentally, or physically. So chill out. Do some deep breathing. Slow down the heart rate, maybe. The Star card. So, this is weird. You can't see your blessings because they're blocked because you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Others, you're just so uncomfortable right now that you're not even paying attention to blessings. There's something like in the way. There's too much energy in one area. There's too much friction. There's too much fire element, so you're like feeling too fiery in some way. Queen of Wands here, so you could be dealing with a fire sign individual. This could be yourself, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This could be somebody well known, or this could be the blessing, but you're like, you feel blocked off because of some sort of responsibilities that you have to make. Others, keep working towards your goals. You're almost there. All right, so we got like an additional card for you, Sagittarius. So the Fool card is here, and the Knight of Wands. So again, you could be dealing with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius with this card here. What I'm seeing is that you are taking on a lot of responsibilities, moving back and forth. You have a lot that you're getting done. People are depending on you to get these things done. I'm feeling that love is going to help motivate you to continue getting these things done. And then you're going to be manifesting these blessings. But you may have to see more outside of just the scope that you're perceiving things in order to realize that something's a blessing. You also don't want to be so worn out that you cannot see the blessings either. Because at the end of the day, like, you know, this card came first, this card came second. Let's take a look at this card. This guy's head is all the way down in here. You think he sees this? That's a problem. So he may not even see this. There could be things you're not even considering because of like everything you're doing right now. Stop allowing other people to give you all that work. If other people are giving you all that work, your relationship partner should be helping you out with this. There's a need to sacrifice something. This is card number 12, connected to Pisces, 12th house energy, maybe, possibly, but yeah. You know, the 12th energy is usually about needing to surrender something, release something, or just like the need to be to the self, whether it be because you're a very creative person, and thus when you're into creative endeavors, it's best to kind of like, you know, sometimes you have to just be alone and just do your thing without any disruptions. You could be like, all right, so there's a need for you to take a flying leap of faith because the Fool card's here. But like I said, this has to be finished first, because if you take a flying leap of faith with all this, it's not going to be the best. You also don't want to take a flying leap of faith into all that either. some of y'all need to give something up, and then you'll be able to manifest blessings more easily in a shorter duration, rather than doing all that work for such a long time. There's like shortcuts that you can actually do if you just like let go some things. You're actually doing things you may not actually need to do because there's someone else around you to help you. But you have to be able to like give it up, like let it go, take that chance. Again, you're dealing with somebody who's confident. And I think maybe too, this person's confidence is kind of getting in the way of your sense of duty. And it's making you do too much because of how confident this person is. There's another person around you who's very risky, or this could be the same as this person, which means that they could be older, very confident, but still have like a assertion about them that is not super youthful, but it's very like energetic. There's a lot of energy that's there. So there's a lot of motivation. There's a lot of passion to start something new, like a new adventure too. I'm thinking this is like a love opportunity that's coming up for you, but it's just like, you know, you got to kind of make a decision in order for you to actually like build this love relationship. You have to put down some responsibilities, or else you're going to do too much and your partner is not going to want to be with you because you're never going to be around. You're always going to be doing some sort of work or like helping somebody, like family. Like you promised Susie that you'd pick up the kids, and then once you pick up the kids, it's like, oh, you also promised your coworker that you were going to stay at work longer than usual or something like that. Like it's like, yo, like, you know, learn to say no sometimes. You have someone you're interested in now. You have to spend time with them, and no, they don't just want to sit around and watch you do work all day, you know? That's what I'm seeing. Okay, so that's for the fire signs. I hope this reading was helpful. Thank you for watching. Blessings, light, and love. Peace out.